Yeah, this game, it was something we've been talking about for a while, and it was nice to be able to kind of get this neutral court game out in Bismarck. Having some Bismarck guys, in particular having Trey, but then with Anthony and Ryan as well. Kind of awesome to bring them back, but we are the University of North Dakota flagship university, and it's it's fun to come back to Bismarck, and it's something we're looking to do more is to come out here to play neutral court games, possibly against Big Sky opponents or whoever might want to do it, and we'd return one. So that's the plan, and our administration just did an awesome job. Everybody showed up, showed out, drove here, are driving back in the same day. So a lot of people, a lot of work, and just really appreciative to everybody. Thought the game, it was fun to get our guys back in the court and play. It was, we're working on lineups, we're working on trying to find the right mix and all these things, and the guys are doing an awesome job of kind of locking in on that. Thought we had some really good moments throughout the first half and second half, and then we had some moments that we got to continue to tighten up, but we're still learning a lot. Like where we are now compared to where we're going to be through November into December, I think is going to be a much different team. But we know what we see, we know what we have, and we just got to continue to get everybody kind of working on that same page, and it's coming. And I just want to talk quickly on the ceremony afterwards. That Treysen received that blanket. He might have a few words to say, but kind of awesome to be a part of that. I have known Coach Gunther for a very long time, and special man, and obviously the Eaglestaff family, in particular Bob Eaglestaff's family, which is obviously Treysen's family. Had a great deal of respect for him, and for Jane and Dave to kind of gift that quilt back and have that ceremony. It's kind of a full circle special deal, and I mean, I say goosebumps a lot, but that was a pretty cool goosebump moment because just a lot of neat, special people involved in that, and it was an awesome thing to be a part of.
Questions for Treysen and Dariyus?
Yeah, Coach, just going off that, Luke Gamble from KFYR TV here in Bismarck, going off and talking about the neutral site game, just real quick, I mean, how did this kind of come to fruition, and what was the thought process behind, this being something that you guys wanted to do at this time, especially when you talk about having the 3 Bismarck guys?
Yeah, well, Jamie Stevens does a lot of our scheduling for us, and then, our athletic director, Bill Chaves, we've all talked about this. What does it look like? Who are we playing? And, so that, I'd say the last 2+ years, the last 3 years, it's kind of been something we've been talking about. And at some point, you just got to do it and make it work and make it fit. And I thought it was a really good turnout. It was, we play a noon game on Thursday, and that's why we played the early game. We gotta get these guys back and get them a good night's sleep and have a good practice tomorrow. A good preparation practice for a very good Utah Valley team. But glad we did it for a lot of reasons. It just sometimes fate has its way, and it was kind of awesome that we did it this year, and it worked out really well.
Scott Telson from the Tribune. Treysen, you played a lot of games out there on that floor. How does this rank with the best of them for you?
Man, it's up there for sure. Obviously, I'm blessed to play basketball at this level, and getting UND and our coaching staff to come back to my hometown and Ryan and Dobbs' hometown. I mean, that's really special. Love the Civic, love Bismarck, love everyone in Bismarck. I mean, it was just really cool. It's like a fairy tale. Like you can't make this up. This is like insane. I still like speechless about it. So it's really cool. I got to come back here and play here for college.
Kind of surreal to have 3 of you guys on the floor at the same time there for a while.
No, yeah, I thought I was done for a second, and then Steven told me to go in, and I was like geeking. I was like, absolutely, not even just the 2.
And you passed it, I think, the first time.
Yeah, I was trying to get not even the 2 Bismarck guys, but even Zach Kraft, just 4 North Dakota guys, Division I. I mean, I don't think that's hasn't been done, I don't think, but yeah, that was just a really cool moment for just North Dakota and just Bismarck in general.
Obviously, we've seen you, go through player introductions 100 times, probably close to 100 times in this building. And not that you don't have fun, but like you're usually a pretty locked in guy. And tonight I saw you looking at the video board and you're like, oh, that's cool, and you're smiling and taking it in. I mean, just what were those moments like leading up to, hearing your name again, but hearing it with UND attached to it?
Yeah, I mean, that's the type of stuff, like, basketball is like, it's such a, well, Coach always says it's a 4-to-1. It's such a mental game. A lot can get to you when you play basketball, and usually I kind of let that stuff get to me, and so does some of our teammates. I'm not the only one I know, and sometimes you just got to sit back and enjoy it, and sometimes I forget to do that. And coming back here, it reminded me that I'm playing basketball to have fun. Like, I'm getting to play my childhood dream right now, and I have to realize, like, stop taking everything so serious and just relax and go play basketball. So it's definitely when I first saw my name out and I heard my mom yelling and all my family and everything, and then just looking up at the board and seeing signs of little kids and 52 and stuff, I'm a big family guy. I'm all about love, and I just felt a bunch of love in the building today, and it's a really cool experience.
Dariyus, a lot of guys got in on the scoring act tonight. You hit all 3 of your attempts from range. What did it feel like to get some of those from range to fall?
It felt amazing. Been slacking a little bit, but my team, coaches, they all told me just to keep shooting, keep my head up, and they've been very supportive through this whole process of me transferring here from JUCO. But it felt good to see one finally go in.
And Coach, when you look at your group here, obviously you had the postponement in San Antonio, so 2 games in. How do you feel like your guys are starting to mesh into their roles and different things like that?
Like I've said to these guys, man, it's so much fun coming to work every day. Even the days that aren't just perfect and easy and smooth, I really enjoy working with this group. I think we got really good talent. I think we got really good guys. I think it's all about learning and figuring it out for all of us. Where we are right now compared to where we're going to be, who knows what we're going to look like in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and that's what's exciting. I'm excited to see what the ceiling is in this team. But, man, we're going to go through some stuff to get to that ceiling. And you've got to be able to – we talked after the Colorado State. Really good teams got to learn how to lose together. And I think that Colorado State, we learned a great lesson in that game. And if you're ever going to win something special, if you're ever going to get through good times, you got to learn how to get through bad times and tough times. And, Trey said something, perspective. Like, we're getting to play basketball, have some perspective. And I really felt our guys responded. Too bad we didn't get to go to San Antonio. We were trying all day to try to figure out how to get there. But it worked out the way it did. We got a really good Utah Valley game on. That's going to really push us on Thursday at noon. And we got to be ready to play because they're really good. I think they just got done beating UTEP by 29. So we're going to have our hands full.